Hey, this is John with the Contractor License School. We're excited that either you got signed up on our program or you're just watching this on YouTube, walking you through the whole application process. This is basically either one of the first steps that you're gonna take, or if you're going through the school, kind of that middle step that you're gonna take in order to get your contractor's license. This is basically the most important piece. So we're gonna be walking you through this. So just to get straight into it, okay, we're gonna go from the first section to the sixth section to the certification of work experience. So section 1 is gonna be your full new business name. Now, before you get your contractor's license, before you even send this application out, you have to be registered as any sort of business entity, okay? So in this application form, this is gonna be if you are doing a sole proprietorship, okay? So we're gonna pretend that we're doing a sole proprietorship. So we're gonna put, let's say, we're going for a general contractor's license for the sake of easiness, contract B. Right? This will be just the name of your business, whether it's, Gonzalez Landscaping, Federico Concrete, whatever it might be, right, is what you're going to put there, okay? The classification requested, we're just going to go with the general B. Now, this for you could be anything, right? If you're doing a C8 concrete, a C27 landscaping, a C36 plumbing, whatever it is, you'll put there. So let's say you were doing plumbing, right? You're not going to put plumbing here, rather you're going to put C36, okay? 3A and 3B. This is going to be the business mailing address and the business street address, okay? So with your mailing address, you can have a P.O. box, okay? As you can see it says right there. Business mailing address, number or street, or a P.O. box, okay? With your business street address, you can't have a P.O. box, okay? This is typically why we recommend going with some sort of a virtual office, which we offer if you guys are interested in that, okay? So you'll put your business mailing address, we'll just say 1000 Holly Lane, make something up. Okay, we'll just say it's Temecula, California. Okay, 92590, sweet. Okay, and if it's the same address, you have to put it again. Okay, a lot of guys, they won't fill this out because they're like, I just wrote it here, I'm not gonna write it again. You gotta do it, okay? So it's gonna be, if it's the same exact one, you'll put the same address. If you're using a P.O. box up here, make sure that this one is not the same, okay? It can't be a P.O. box, okay? Moving on. All right, sounds good. So business phone number, this will be, whatever your phone number is. If you're gonna use your current phone number, or if you have a separate phone number, you'll do that, 951-111-111, okay? Business fax number. Who has a fax number nowadays? If you do, I'm sorry, but no one does. So you're gonna put NA, okay? Make sure you do this, okay? Don't circle it, but make sure you do that. I'm circling it for emphasis, okay? You can't leave anything on here blank. You have to fill out everything, okay? Business email address, same thing. So whatever it is at Gmail or whatever your email address is, okay? So like I said, in this case, this is if we're going with the sole proprietorship. You're gonna mark right here under section 2, business entity sole proprietorship, okay? Moving on, section 3. This is gonna be basically your information, all right? So you'll do your first and last name and middle name, okay? Again, if you don't have a middle name, put NA here, okay? Okay, you can't leave anything blank. So we'll just say Fred White, right? If you have middle name, you'll put it there, okay? Date of birth, all right? So, this is obviously just gonna be your date of birth. 010169, your social security number, whatever that is, or if you have an ITIN number, you'll put that there, okay? This is gonna be your residence address. So if by chance you go with a virtual office, you'll put that here, but for your personal info, you have to put your home address, okay? So you can't not put your home address here, okay? So make sure that if you do a virtual office here, you actually write your place of dwelling here, okay? Moving on, this qualifier existing or previous CSLB license number, okay? If you are trying to get your old license number back, you'll put the license number there, okay? If you don't have that, again, you're writing N/A, okay? Percentage of new business owned by the qualifier, okay? If you're doing a sole proprietorship, it's most likely gonna be 100%, okay? Your driver's license number here, right? Whatever it is, 992 8, okay, whatever it is. And then your residence phone number, okay? If you have a business phone number, it's obviously gonna be different. In most cases, guys will have the same number, but obviously that's gonna be up to you, okay? And then for question 7, again, in the cases of a sole proprietorship, you're marking this one right here. You're the owner, okay? Right here where it says sole ownership only, all right? You'll sign the bottom, right? You'll write your name. Who'd we put? We put Fred White. Okay, you'll date the bottom, whatever today's date is, right? Whatever that might be. All right. Next page. So this is going to be page 1 filled out. Okay. You have page 2, which is section 4. If you're doing a sole proprietorship, you do not need to worry about this. Okay, this page. You don't need to worry about this. You can either not include it if it's a separate page, or if it's on the back side, right? Because this is a 2-side. If it's on the back side, just put your business name up here. So we put Contract B, right, is the name of this company, okay? But in most cases, if this is a standalone page, just go ahead and throw it away. It's completely pointless. All right, moving on to page 3, which will be section 5, okay? You can read through these if you want, but pretty much 10 times out of 10, it's gonna be no, 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 yes, leave this one blank, okay, no. The reason why you're leaving this blank, as you can see right here, it says this question must be answered only, okay, only if the qualifying individual is an RME, okay? This is if you're RMOing out your license, which you're probably not going to be doing, okay? So you'll leave this one blank. Again, at the top, you write your business name. In this example, that's our business name, whatever it was, okay? Next page, this is going to be the 4th page here. Is going to be section 6, okay? Again, you can read through these, but in most cases, it's going to be no, 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 no. And then again, you're going to write your business name here at the top, whatever it is, okay? You don't need to include this page, okay? Last page you're looking at is the certification of work experience, okay? This is where you'll have the person sign for you, okay? So part 1, again, this is just gonna be your info here. So again, we're just going with Fred White. What's his name? He didn't have a middle name, so we put N-A, okay? So there's 2 scenarios that I'm gonna run by here with you. So business name of company where the experience was gained, okay? So if the person if there's just another contractor signing for you, right? You didn't work for his company, you've just been working on your own, and this guy's simply vouching for you, you're gonna check this box right here. Okay, check that box, okay? As you can see right here, it says, if you checked the box, skip line 3, which is this line, and go to line 4. You also won't be filling this out. So you're not gonna fill this out, or line 3. And then you'll go to line 4, okay? It says, was the experience obtained working on your own property as an owner builder, okay? Obviously from there, you'll either click yes or you'll put no. In most cases, you're always gonna put no, okay? If you have someone that's signing for you, if it's another contractor or an employer, and you worked at the company, then you're gonna fill this out. So business name of the company where the experience was gained. So let's just put, Gonzalez Construction. Okay, and then right here, you'll put the license number of the company where it was gained. So 81126, whatever it is, right? And then right here, you're gonna do whatever address it is, right? So 20242 Cannoli Lane, right? And then Murrieta, California. And this is, again, just whatever address it might be, 92146, whatever it is, right? That's done. That's super easy, right? From here, part 2 is going to be the certification of work experience where the guy is going to sign off, okay? So first and foremost, it's either 4 years of full-time experience or 8 years of part-time. So as you can see, you can choose either of those. So if you're going to do part-time, again, that's 8 years. If you're doing full-time, it's going to be 4 years. So for simplicity's sake, we're going to mark full-time, okay? We're just going to put, so keep in mind, this layout is month, year, or day, year, okay? You need to follow that, okay? Don't put January 2016 to present, okay? Don't do that. It's annoying, and you're just gonna have to white everything out and correct it. Don't do that. You're following the month, day, year format. So for simplicity's sake, again, we're gonna put 101, we'll do 2015, right? And then we'll do 101, 2025, okay? That'll be 10 years and zero months of experience. Keep in mind, the state wants to see 4 years of experience within the past 10 years. So don't go beyond 10 years. What I mean by that is if we're in, if you're watching this and it's March of 2025, don't put January 1st to 2015, okay? Because that goes beyond 10 years and the state only wants to see 4 years within the past 10. The state doesn't need to know that you have 20 years of experience. If you have that, that's awesome, great. They don't really care though. So you'll put, January 1st or whatever you want to do. If you want to do July 6th of 2015, just make sure it's not past that 10-year mark, okay? For question 6, if you're signed up with us, don't worry about this, okay? Send us an email telling us that you need the certification of work experience to put here, and I will give you a layout word for word of what to put here, okay? If you're just watching this, you're gonna wanna basically fill out this whole thing, fill out the entire paragraph, don't leave much space. The state doesn't like to see when you leave stuff there. They wanna make sure it's fully filled out, okay? Moving on. My number 7, my business relationship 2, this is gonna be your name because this is if the contractor or your employer is signing off. This would be him filling it out. So Fred White, because this is the guy's name. We'll just say it's his employer, okay? But realistically, you have all these options. It can be an employer, a contractor, foreman or supervisor, journeyman, fellow employee, union rep, or business associate. It can be any of those, okay? And then he'll put his address here, whatever his address is gonna be. He'll put his phone number here, whatever that's gonna be. Again, if he doesn't have a fax number, which he's probably not going to, write NA there. Again, we want everything to be filled out. He'll put his email address here. He'll sign it, whatever his signature is, right? Print his name and then date it. And then that's gonna be pretty much everything. So if you have any questions or anything like that, please reach out to us. Again, if you're in our program, you can fill this out to the best of your ability. Send pictures to the number on the screen, which is 619-730-9928. We'll double check it and make sure everything's good before you send it off. But that's gonna be that. If you have any questions, reach out to us. Thanks, bye.